What is with the editing system today? Recorder, do you want to work today, please? Talk to myself too much. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go play. I'm gonna assume it's recording. Hope you guys are. Hopefully it is recording. Greetings, fellow visitors. Sonic was about here, and welcome back to another video of Doki Literature Club. Yes, welcome back, episode 2, let's go. Alright, and you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Oh, thanks. Nah, don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. At least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Makes sense. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pancake Cop. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. You're saying that like we're married. You saying that like we about to get married or something like that. Hello, pause with the commitment word. That commitment word is just making you dive head first into literature when you're not associated. Yeah, I'm not even accustomed to it at all. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. Sugoi told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh, shh, be quiet. Lad, yes, sir too. I don't know if your plan to just come here and hang out or what. Shh. Shut up. No, I'm not. Nah. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Mate, chill. Nexuki, you current. I thought I fixed this problem I had, but guess not. Conventionally have a big map for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Now that was acceptable. Lily finds herself stuck between saying Monica or manga because literature. Swiftly defeated, Nexuki flops back to her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pancake Cop always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Because Pancake Cop is just a nice guy. Pancake Cop does a lot of nice things. Pancake Cop saves the bloody world. Like cooking, cleaning my room, and etc. And saving my life once in a while when I get kidnapped by some random crazy dude. How dependable! Yay, I do know how to read. Sugoi, that's because I forgot to look the stuff up. I'm a dum-dum, apparently. No, I just forgot because I wanted to start uploading the video while I continue playing this game, because this game's freaking interesting. Because I'm playing it, and a new game is normally interesting for someone that's like me. Alright, Sugoi, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. I will have to tell you the truth. It is kind of distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Wait, why am I thought I'm blind. Okay, apparently I thought I thought I was someone else who was saying that stuff. Never mind. Apparently it was Pancake Cup. I'm oblivious. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yeah, I might be a little jealous. How come you and Pancake can become good friends too? Okay, after this video, I'm gonna go get my sniffer tool, and I'm just gonna freaking get so many beautiful screenshots. Sugoi. Dot dot dot. As usual, Sugoi seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh my god, let me tell you something. I have 2 friends that are like that, and I love them both. They're amazing. oh, you going? You going? Oh, Yuri, even brought you something today. You know. Wait, Sugoi, and me? Hold up. When did you get whopped? This girl's all over me. This girl's all over me. It's not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Tell me. I want to know. Oh, shoot. Something just crawled up my leg. Ooh. Never mind. Sugoi makes it sound like it's a big deal when it's not. Really not. What do I do? Well, I mean, it seems like she does it a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. You wasn't thinking. That makes a lot of sense. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Oh, this girl loves me. It'll make me happy no matter what. Her face turns completely red. is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a knife. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a knife that I thought you might enjoy. it's a short read. It's a short knife, but it's very stabbable. So it should keep your attention very, very close to the body. You want to be very close to the person, be able to stab them right in the neck very fast. And it's very useful. So if you're holding a hostage, even if you don't usually stab. We could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how this girl how is this girl accidentally being cute? Pancake Cup, I'm glad you're keeping this in your mind. She even figured out how much she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Ooh. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I can't do Lance's voice right now. Oh man. Phew. Well, I mean, phew. Well, you can read it at your. Well, the flip is that sound. Oh gosh, I probably shouldn't do that, or whatever the flip that is. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled events for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sugoi and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. And we need to do the poem things. Where's the poem? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help myself but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. The flip is she doing in there? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. That's for sure. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, obviously. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Well, I was too tired to read, and then I was like, Flip, I do gotta read, and here I am, having a lot of fun reading. So you better read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sugoi's conversation with Monica. Ooh. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Well, we can't give up. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too tense and intellectual. Intellectual. I'm probably did not say that word right, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show that everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Even what do you mean? What do you mean? What? Huh? Huh? What? What? Even if we can't come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sugoi is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Deliberating. I know that word, so. That's a good point. I know what deliberating means, and I know how to say it, but I don't know the word version of it, and I'm gonna assume that's what that word was. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Do you think food is going to do the case? Can we get a McDonald's picture? Obviously, food is going to do the case. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Haha, good thinking. Actually, would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creativity, Tommy. Cupcake it is, and I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Finding myself smiling. In the end, Sugoi is still her usual self, obviously, but Tinder lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sugoi can put her mind to things that make them come to life. This is not Pancake Cop, apparently. Pancake Cop is an expired type of guy. He literally can be creative at all times. Even when he's doing his own job, even when he's sleeping, everything he does is creatively. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Alright, this is not Pancake Cop. This is just Emo Cop. Emo Cop, here we go. Emo Pancake Cop up in this fizzle. Emo Cop. Oh man. Yeah, this is we're gonna call him Emo Cop from now on, but his full name is gonna be Emo Pancake Cop. This is when he was back in school, when he was an emo type of child. He was in the emo phase. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! Open my eyes to find sure as far as feeling, my feeling. Oh gosh, I can't speak English. I nearly fell out of my chair. Yeah, sorry. Dang. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. What? What? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Actually, I do know one school that does have a napping club. You're staying up later again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Oh no, I won't be able to watch my anime! No! Don't say that so loud! Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. But I still want to watch my anime! You're always looking out for me, Sugoi. It's what I do best. I said that so deeply and scary. I didn't even mean to do that. That's the problem. What are you? What about you? You look like you look out. Look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you got enough on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sugoi, it's written all over you. Sugoi glances around at herself. That's how you know you have that's how you know you have a dumb friend. I'm joking. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. She looks the same. She doesn't look like she, freaking her hair or anything. I run my fingertips down the side of Sugoi's hair, trying to straighten it out. Freaking weirdo. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Well, I mean, first, let me just say something. This doesn't look like it would be that hard. I know people that have way longer hair that goes like all the way down to their freaking kneecaps. Kneecaps? What I just? Their knees. So it's like I'm pretty sure this is pretty easy to freaking clean. I mean, brush and stuff. I wouldn't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Normally bows aren't straight. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Where are you? What? Where are you seeing this? What? I don't even see that. The flip. How did you see that? I try to wipe it off. Wipe the stain with my finger. Jesus, where the flip are you seeing? How are you seeing stuff I'm not even seeing? Her hair looks fine. Her bow looks fine. And then I don't see no collar. I don't see anything on her collar. Are you talking about this thing? Or are you talking about the red thing? But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. I did it! Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want you to be embarrassed. Don't want you to embarrass you. They don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Oh! Hey, you meanie. Fudge! The fudge is that lip. And don't even keep your blazer button up. Okay. You don't even keep your blazer up. Seriously, Sakurai. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Dang! Oh crap! Dang! That's super mean. Sorry, you'll thank me later. I mean, yeah, I did notice that. Like in the main menu, I was waiting for my freaking recorder to pop up. I did notice that freaking she's the only one without her thing being buttoned up. I'm like, I noticed that without even trying to notice. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yeah. Well, this is so funny. What is this? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does things, who does these kinds of things. Eh. I don't don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. It's stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. How does the school button come off? Why is this one so hard to close? It struggles to fully close the button near her chest. Oh, okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? Probably not. It did when I bought it. You bought this. Why would you have to buy this? If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling at? It means, oh shoot. Don't say that out loud. Why would you say that out loud? You look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see certain button like blah blah? I can't read, but it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Let's go hastily unbutton her blazer once more. Are you freaking? What was the point of that? Phew. That's so much better. I still can't read. So Goy puts her arms out and twists it all around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. What? You take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying these things. It's embarrassing things. I'm over here just reading, and that's it. I have no expression over this right now. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, you always say something embarrassing that you don't realize until later. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. That sounds like friendship goals. A little bit too extreme. That sounds like friendship goals. No, that sounds like friend zone. That sounds like friend zone. Friend zone friendship goals. Dude, that is it. Holy crap. No wonder. I'm thinking about stuff like, whoa. What is this? What is all of this? And then poof, all out of nowhere, they'd be like, and now all of a sudden I realize that they're friend zoned. He's friend zoned. They're in the friend zone. They put each other in the friend zone on purpose. They knew they wanted to become. They put each other on the friend zone on purpose. My gosh. Next. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sagai. But I was just joking that time. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Yeah. Monica suddenly calls out. Dang. This is when I screamed. It was legit. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Finally! Dang! Monica, where the flip was you? Yay! Okay, cop. I can't wait to read yours. I can't wait to read everyone else's. Yeah, same. I fail to sound oh. I know this word. I know this word. I know this word. I do. I just didn't know it was a word. That's how you spell the word. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to say it anymore because I never had to say it for like years, but I know this word though. Oh man. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic. I know this word. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. But Sugoi still thoughts around around to achieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation. My relaxation's in. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sugoi and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sugoi is on a wrinkle sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. I don't 13 and up apparently. on the other hand, apparently I'm not 13. Apparently I'm not even 14. Apparently I'm 11 years old. No, apparently I'm an 8-year-old because I don't know how to read. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I still can't read. I can already see Monica's prisoner handwriting from where I see percentin handwriting. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into the bags. Apparently, words that are longer than 10. If the words that are longer than 8 words long, 8 letters longer, I cannot read apparently. For some reason, I do it myself. Who should I show my phone to first? Oh my, alright, well, Monica, okay. First of all, let me say something. Monica's at the very, very, very bottom, and that scares me. Let's just... I'm spamming the click button. Okay, what I did. I should start with Monica. Alright. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Oh, it's... Why didn't I think of that? Hi, Pancake Cop. Having a good time so far? I literally just got here. Yeah, good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better if just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want you to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Pancake Cop. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What is that position? But it's that sort of barrier that keeps, well, all... But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to pass through. Alright. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Segoya would say. Is that so? You Segoyas are really good friends, right? Dang! Everyone is talking about Segoya and us. Back the flip up with that. We're good. We're friends. We're friends. That's it. We're nothing else. We're not in a relationship. So back off with that. Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if you had had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sugoi and I are actually really different. That was the perfect time to have a question mark. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't accept. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you really care about each others well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Hopefully I'm recording. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sukoi writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. You can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Can we read our own poem, please? That would be cool. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Wink, wink. It could take a while before I could if I be comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you trying new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always find the way find what suits you the most. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in my channel that much. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, dude! I'm trying to get a girlfriend here. With all these beautiful ladies. These adorable ladies, since my character says adorable ladies. I mean, since Pancake Cop said all these cute ladies. Well, I got you now. I have to. I must. I have. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in the wall. Let me get my mouse. I don't have my mouse. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spankles, prudence, a nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I don't do poems, actually. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel behind. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My rations already I can't read. Already scotched with a. I can't really read cursive that well, so if I'm reading some words wrong, that's because I can't read cursive that well. Can barely read it. The permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinity choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking at, and he on the other side was looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side. Okay. That sounds deep, sort of. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Freeform. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, that's sort of me. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Okay, apparently she was talking. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of infinity recently. I'm probably reading that word wrong, and I don't care. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An infinity. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Kind of coming on strongly. Uh, maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story. Your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Dang! My mouth is dry. My god, that was some inspiring words. Who should I show my poem next? We're just gonna spam the click button. Yuri, okay, expect it. You stares at the poem. A minute passed, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Buries her face in her hair. Oh man. How do you do that? How do you bury your face in your hair? Lift it up, throwing freight in your face? Couldn't help but notice that it's been 7 minutes and we really haven't got anywhere. It might take you a while to get used to a new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, dang. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. If you know. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the writers is that they try to make their style very debatable. Oh, I can't say anything about that, can I? In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expensiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stumbling is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, it really does. Of course, that's not something. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Actually, the same thing for me. Sort of like, once I got my train of thought, I pretty much just sound like an expert. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you value feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. I haven't even noticed her face. I've been reading the whole time. I didn't even realize. What the flip is that face? Oh, oh man. I wish I could, man. Can you give me a smug face? I want a smug face. I want a smug face from everyone, cause I got some smug faces that are really funny to me. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. She apologizing to everyone. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Wow, this is pretty short. Now this is full on cursive right here. Bro, no. Barely able to, I'm so not gonna be able to. Ghosts under the light. The something of my something literature. I don't know. I don't know. Ember glow bathing. It must be this one. The last something to love. Something of time. The cast yet to be something by the sickening blue green hue of the future. I bathe something, breathing something of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. Something back. I flicker back. Flicking back. What? I'm done. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't read your poem because I can't read cursive. Maybe you didn't use cursive. I probably could have read that. But I couldn't because I don't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah! Because it's cursive! Well, I just don't read script very often. So apparently, the longer you read it, the more you read it, the longer it's like dang, you've been reading that for a while. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. What? I don't know. I don't even understand it. I didn't know. I couldn't read it. It wasn't too short. It was. I wish it was shorter. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Make it not in cursive. Something easy to digate, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Pancake Cop. Well, that's because I don't know cursive. Really? I guess I totally missed the point. Well, that's me. I actually totally missed it. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Smug face right now. Smug face. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. I just forgot what I just read. That's a lot more southern putting to it. I'm not able to really solve my brain is sleepy right now, so don't mind me. I'm really sleepy. I didn't even realize I was playing a game till now or recording. Oh my god, I fell asleep while reading. How does that work? I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. That was hard. Oh, what? Wait. Oh. Bam. Bam. What did I do? Of course I do the bottom one. Every time it's the bottom one. I don't even need to think to myself, who should I pick? No, I just pick the bottom one. Alright, that works. I expected, I don't know, the top one for once. Well, it's about what I expected from you. Like, expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Don't you want? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Yay! Not cursive. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's it. That's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Read that pretty fast. I like it. What? Just be honest. I did like it. At least it wasn't in cursive, like Monica's in yours. But are you so confident that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all stereotypes and stuff. Yeah, I can sort of understand that. so people don't even take my writing seriously. I mean, when I write stuff, I don't write it like how they freaking want you to be writing it. Like if you're freaking writing a novel, everything you write is like not gonna be a novel, and that's how I feel too. So people don't. So yeah, most people don't take my writing. Not all people, but most people do take my writing serious. Not all of it, but you know. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yes. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less wild. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Me. That is a line by me, from me, created by me. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you don't do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, I didn't notice that. It helps brings out the feeling in the last line. Yes, it does. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Whose emo cop is oblivious. That's what it means to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Dang, how old are you? Yeah, I guess not. So I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nextly is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Obviously, why would you do that? That would just be mean. Who's gonna do my follow-up next? Sugoi, and Sugoi. This is a very, very hard question. Who shall I show me poem to? Obviously. Her face looks shocked. Why are you shocked? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Pancake Cop. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. So apparently, when I wrote the poem, it mostly went to Sugoi. So, Sugoi, Sayori. Oh my god, I'm saying names correctly. I'm learning how to say names. Sayori, yes. Oh my god. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Everyone's saying, yeah. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of the other people you hear, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a pancake cop poem. It's an emo cop poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Segoya hugs the sheet against her. Jesus, you're so weird. Yeah. The flip. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Well, you don't need to be hugging the thing. Like, Oh, it just reminds me of how you really are a part of this club. No, it just reminds me that you're human. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. And, well, of course, I was forced to be here. I wasn't forced to be here. I wanted to be here on purpose. Yes, English is my specialty. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Oh! See? It's like I said before, emo cop, deep down you're not selfish. Trying to do things like this for other people. That's something. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sakurai. Ah, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright? Thanking you. Alright? I'm going to hold you on to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help out my bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Hashtag cute. Saroi, this is just just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? It's just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no, to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I'm still tired. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. When breakfast, I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And the next day. Whew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I intended. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I just got a text message. Yay. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Well, let me tell you something. We never got to see our poem, so technically we don't even know. If we did know, then maybe it would have already standed up to theirs. Maybe ours would have been better than theirs. This is a literature club after all, obviously. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sugoi, Sayori, and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri's and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their res- respective poems. Oh, frick, I'm gonna go home. As they read in transom, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Okay. Meanwhile, yours smiles sadly. What? What's with the what is with this language? Me! Me! That is me. Written all over that. Written all over the cursive. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Next week, this Miss Lee returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the synonyms or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. It's just I meant the language. I guess I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Dang! Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice after all. Are they friends, or do they just hate each other? Or are they just like, eh? Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which probably did. Which people did, by the way. Liked it. In fact, it got it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Dang! First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Pancake Cop likes my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. As soon as he suddenly stands up, what did you say to me? Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I. You're just your stance up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pancake Cup appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I'm getting too into it. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cuties. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pancake Cop started showing up. Oh crap! Oh shoot! Now that might be some truth. God. Excuse me, that's a little This doesn't involve you! They both said it at the same time. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Like a cop! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing and is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Oh my god, what is my leg position? My leg. Ooh, Jesus, I have my leg in a weird position. Help me explain that to her, Pancake Up. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep expires. I can't read words in a language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings that most effectively avoiding them is not only unnecessary. Limiting yourself is also a waste. True. You understand that, right, Pancake Up? Yes, I do understand that. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? This is the thing. So when two people are fighting and you were just like the one person that's not trying to break it up, then you automatically have been put into it because hello, you gotta be trying to break it up or else you're gonna get put into it unless you don't want to. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. That's going to be. I want to say this one so badly. I don't want to say this one, but I do want to say it so badly. But I want to see what the other. I want to see what would happen if I picked one of those, not just that one, because I feel like a lot of people did that one. Who has more facts? That's the question. Who has the more facts in this conversation? Natsuki or Yuri? I'm pretty sure Yuri does, because there was 2 words in there that I knew how to read. I did read correctly, but for some reason I thought to myself I didn't know what it meant. Let us just go with. This is okay. Alright. I got my eyes closed. Can no longer see the screen. I mean, I was gonna pick one of them, and just gonna stop. Press enter. Alright, that's who I picked. Who did I pick? You're really talented. Well, but Natsuli has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think the cover feeling with few words can be just as impressive as well. Dispressive. Oh, it lets the reader imagine. Lets the reader's imagination take over. So apparently, we're gonna become a freaking pro at this reading and writing stuff starting today. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Haha! So much you know! That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Yeah, me. But she was the mean one to me. Look at the voice whines. Look, what we are talking about yesterday. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really personal, and sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned a lot today. So everyone, calm down, take a chill pill, go take your chill pills, and maybe we can stop with the heat of the moment. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty massive. I glance over my shoulders. Sugoi is nodding. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki getting caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely attitude. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Why does everyone have dejected eyes? The flip are those? I wish I could see what those things look like. I wish I had them, because I'm pretty sure I don't have them. The face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. She's being accidentally cute, like you said in the first video. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. Yo, how long has it been? 2 hours? So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Pancake Cop. Shish. Sheesh. Takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glanced around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Well, you're the one that's talking, so yeah, we're gonna keep staring. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sugoi and Monica looked away. I forgot her name for a second. Anyway, the thing about your things, I didn't mean to say anything. Anyway, okay? That's all. I don't want to get demonetized here. Don't demonetize me, you two. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with any more. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sugoi. I'm just gonna keep saying Sugoi because I'm tired of trying to say the name correctly. I'll go make some freaking tea. Yeah, I was just trying to help. You freaking messed up. I passed on the shoulder. You did a good job. You tried. I pat her on the shoulder. You tried. You tried, but you failed very hard. But you tried, though. Well, now that we're past that, let us end the flipping thing. Everyone's read each other's problems, right? Hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Pancake Cop. Why? Don't look at me like that. No. No. Please, not. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Haha. So my joining the club was responsible for rooting the atmosphere. No, that's not it at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax a bit. Of course, besides from chatting, we do literature related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club's for. I disagree, Monica. What about it? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Aha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're a vice president. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Dang! This is a long chapter. When will this end? I don't know how long this video is. I want to end it and I don't. the same time, this video is definitely an hour longer. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was what was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. God, what about you? Can I type my own response? I was able to type my username, so this means I can type in my own response. Okay. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In case we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you will learn something from your friend too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job in impressing those I want to impress. You say that like you're a narrator, and you're narrating that stuff to us, to like the freaking player. I nod to myself with newfound determination. With determination, you shall get a girlfriend. Pancake Cop, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yee! Beams at me. Oh Jesus! It truly has been a while since Sugoi and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sugoi, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. I thought this was gonna end by now. Bloody lord, this is a long one. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they both wonderful people. Oh, okay, good to know. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Pancake Cop, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sugoi still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I am in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I'll just... Whoa! Hold up. Dude is saying, like, hold up. I could get myself a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I mean, not boyfriend. A girlfriend or a, wife. And boys, all is just like, maybe, does it have to stop there, though? Can we go farther? Chill, man. Chill. We'll just have to see what the future holds. I pat her something. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use her as an instrumental monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. It's beautiful. Ah, I love this music. Alright. Now to pick out the 20 flippin' words that we want. Friends. I should have done chocolate. Chocolate. If I clicked on chocolate and then this popped up, I so would have already immediately clicked on that. Rainbow. Puppies. La. Play. I'm going too much her. I don't want to go only her. I want to do anyone else. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to think of other people. Special, great, amazing. I'm amazing at this job. Hair. That's confusing me. Alright, Heart. If I did pink, I know what I was gonna. Kawaii. Dance. Music. That's too much. I'm going into it. Love. Dush. Hold up. I've done like none of Yuri. I've only been doing these two. Oh Jesus. All right. Yes. No. I'm doing stuff that I would actually pick. Am I Sugoi? Rose. Oh, okay, that works. I do like candy. Cute. Ha! Don't remember which one's romance. I forgot which one's romance. Which one's romance? Ah, flip. Okay. So that was Asugoi. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. And that is the end of this video, everybody. Hey! Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Dang! It's 12. I was recording at freaking 10 o'clock yesterday. No, that was the end of that video. Yeah, that was the end. It was like an hour. So that's me. I started at night. So this. Dang! It's been 2 hours. This is gonna be a long video. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hold on, let's go back to the main menu real quick. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Oh, yes, we do. I don't know what this intro is. I don't know what this outro is, but whatever it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, to get news, and I will see you guys in the next video. We are gonna click on the